Show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Orlando Magic at Amway Center. Well, for Orlando, they were swept by this team last season, losing all 3 games they played against them. So they'll be motivated tonight. And let us talk, guys, about DeAndre Jordan. Incredible player, but if this game comes down to the wire, we might see the hacka, and I know you have some thoughts on this, big fella. You don't even like us to call it the hacka, Shaq.
Yeah, because it didn't work. It definitely didn't work for me. So whoever they're hacking, call it them. We all know the
We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. The Magic make a quick stop here in front of their Orlando fans, just 1 game before heading out. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly.
And I think for the Magic, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Damian Lillard out there with Bryant. Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then there's Favors. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Lillard after the miss from Allen Iverson. And Lillard kicks to Parsons. Here's Bryant. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. They have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Lillard outside. Down low. Outside for Kobe. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. Favors with a screen on Cassell. And Lillard kicks to Favors. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bryant. Again, the miss by Kobe. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Screen by Fareed. Cassell kicks to Fareed. Pass to Cassell. Screen by Fareed. To the middle. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And free throw good from Fareed. Both free throws good from Fareed. It's the Nets now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw drops for Lillard. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Screen by Fareed. Iverson with the ball. 26 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Fareed. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guys, an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
Thanks, Doris. Here's George. After the basket by Brooklyn. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And Lillard kicks to Parsons. The shot misses. And Orlando will come the other way. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And, Greg, the first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Offensive rebound with 1 second left. Fareed, no good. Nets trail by 7. Kobe passes to Lillard. Six on the shot clock. Outside Favors. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Nobody near Parsons. Parsons can't get that one to fall. Magic leading by 7. Fareed, a screen on Kobe. The drive by Iverson. Great D that time from Favors.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Out left to the wing. Wallace against Gobert. It's George on the wing. Orlando gets it back. To the left wing. On the wing, Iverson. Tries again. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And there's the pass to Kobe. To the inside, Gobert, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now, here is George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. From the high post, he drills it. George has got his third basket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Bryant. Lets it go from 14. And off the glass. That one's good. Kobe's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorer. Third is Kobe Bryant.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And the Nets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. The Magic leading by 5. Wallace the screen. Here's Cassell. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. The three from Iverson. Lillard with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Well, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Orlando making some changes. John Henson comes in for Fareed, and it's Matthews in for Cassell. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Thorpe, he checked in for Derek Favors. That one is no good. Nets trail by 5, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bryant, and he slams it one-handed.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Allen Iverson.
And he knocks down the first one. Orlando making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Kent Bazemore in for George. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for Iverson. Nets trail by 5. And Aflalo kicks to Parsons. On the wing, Kobe. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Henson. The dish to Iverson. Henson with the screen. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and Allen Iverson good for the 3. Iverson's got 7 points in the game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Parsons. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. Back to Aflalo. Pass to Parsons. Jordan sets the pick for Parsons. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Portis, the pass to Henson. The shot misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Afflalo outside. Passes it to Thorpe. On the wing, Bryant. Iverson covering. And it's Kobe missing. Orlando leading by 6. Bazemore dishes to Iverson. That's good. Iverson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
At the elbow, it's Matthews. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And it's Bryant at the elbow. Back to Afflalo. And Henson pulls it down. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Henson with the screen. Iverson kicks to Henson. And it's blocked by Jordan. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Chance here now to see how the Nets ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in field goal percentage, 4th in opponent points per game, and they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's a good indicator of a team getting it done defensively.
And as you said, there weren't many teams that scored with the efficiency that they did last season. They did a great job of being selective and working for the best possible shot.
Here's Portis, looking for his first basket still in this one. The shot's good from Henson. And the Magic lead by 10.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Bryant passes to Jordan, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Bryant. He's coming off an excellent season. How about 27 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds? What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now here's Matthews. Bazemore for 3. Rebound by Kobe. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Looking to end the run. Afflalo left side. Jordan dishes to Parsons. 5 to shoot, and that one's good. 8 points for Kobe Bryant. Orlando leading by 8. Outside Matthews. They set the pick. He dishes it to Bazemore. No good on the triple. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now Afflalo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Iverson. Henson, a screen on Bryant. Iverson kicks to Henson. Can't hit. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The feed now to Afflalo. Dishes to Parsons. Jordan the screen. And Parsons kicks to Afflalo. Bryant in the post. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Wesley Matthews picks one up. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year, only 72% from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Bryant hits them both. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Iverson. 9 points in the game so far. Henson with the screen. Iverson passes to Matthews. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, it's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got a Flalo. Davis is out there with Favors. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Bryant in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Utah Jazz.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Matthews against Bryant. 4 on the clock. Davis misses the layup.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And stolen by a Flalo. Kicks it to Lillard. Fires for 3. Lillard again missing. Orlando leading by 11. Feeds it to Wallace. Favors against Fareed. Great D that time from Favors. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Lillard dishes to Favors. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Favors sets the pick for Lillard. Off the screen. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Matthews with it. Lillard picks him up. And Matthews kicks to Fareed. And George, here we go. Another miss by Orlando. Nets trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Gentlemen,
yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
He misses the free throw. Kazanya, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Gobert's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Cassell. He's got 5. Pass to Azania. That's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
On defense, Orlando. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Azania. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Wallace a screen. Now the pass to Cassell. Pulls up on the elbow. 5 to shoot. That's good. Azania's got 5 points in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Outside Bryant. He kicks it to Lillard. Baseline jumper. And it's off the back rim. No good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Cassell, no good. Nets trail by 13. There's the dish to Lillard. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And that's now 8 points for Damian Lillard.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Here's Azania. He has 5 to the left side wing. Wallace the screen. Cassell the pass to Wallace. Here's Azania. 3-pointer. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Bryant kicks to Gobert. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, great with his length. He doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
Now, tell you what, guys, he got it right there without a problem.
Orlando with the ball after the basket by Brooklyn. Fareed setting the pick for George. Misses off the left iron. Nets trail by 9. Lillard outside. He feeds it to Kobe. Plenty of space. Rebound by Wallace.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Deflects the pass. Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Cassell. To the middle. Here's George. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Checking out some numbers for Gobert. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 10 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
The Magic making a switch here. Weems is checked in. Then for the Nets, Thorpe comes in for Derek Favors. And Chandler Parsons in for Aaron Aflalo. Lillard against Cassell. Lillard attacking. The shot no good. Nice defense from Wallace.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Azania gets it to go. Azania's got 7 points for the quarter.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Parsons outside. They set the screen. Bryant drives in. Back to Parsons. Gobert the screen. Shot clock at 5. Parsons dishes to Gobert. Nets passing it around. Shoots. Shot is no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Weems passes to Fareed. Out to the wing. Wallace the screen. Here's Azania. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 13. Here's Lillard. And he gets it to go.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Henson's checked in for Wallace. Portis comes in for Kenneth Fareed. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Hezonja. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Cassell. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. The Magic leading by 10. Pass to Bazemore. Iverson a screen on Parsons. Henson with the screen. Again, the Magic scores.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Parsons. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Kobe, the pass to Thorpe. Can't get it to go. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Iverson with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Iverson, no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 9th in second chance points, 12th in three-point field goal percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in lowest opponent scoring as well. This is a team that has shown improvement defensively, and they feel like they're not done yet.
Yeah, but you mentioned the second chance points.
Now,
I mean, you love that
shots.
determination.
Two
and
shots.
really, they just give great effort on every play, always in hustle mode.
That free throw missing. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And Parsons kicks to Lillard. Back to Parsons. Jordan the screen. Parsons dishes to Lillard. Left side, Kobe. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now here's Kobe after the miss from Allen Iverson. Parsons outside. Here's Bryant. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Kobe's got 4 this quarter. Magic leading by 8. Iverson with the ball. 11 points in the game. And it's blocked by Jordan. Outside Bryant. Back to Lillard. Parsons passes to Thorpe. The jump hook. It's hauled in by the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Down low, here's Henson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Iverson against Lillard. Jordan the screen. Inside, here's Parsons. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In third, the Nets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And the Magic making a change here. Matthews is checked in, and the Nets also making a change. Ed Davis is checked in for Thorpe. Here's Portis. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
It's a great job getting the ball inside now. I mean, they're intentional about it. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence here in the second, and they've shown that.
The Magic have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, it's 50%. Not great work there. And the free throw, no good. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Now Lillard, 11 points in the game. There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Jordan sets the pick for Parsons. Davis sets a screen. Here's Bryant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game. Iverson outside. And Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. Nice shot by Portis.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Next foul. That's his first personal foul.
Magic leading by 12. Iverson kicks to Matthews. They set the pick. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Left side, Parsons. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
One shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up with 2 seconds left. Cannot hit. And we finished one half of basketball. Orlando out in front, up 9. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have a 9-point lead. Shaq, we'll start with you. How do you think they played?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Well, their bench didn't score when they needed it most. Big letdown. Their starters really needed some help in the first half. The reserve did some decent things, but generating offense wasn't on that list. I don't know if they can change that, but I do know that it's a big part of why they're behind right now.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Fans, get ready to go.
The second half just about to get going here.
Good game for Kobe. He has 18 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Magic leading by 9. We've got Wallace. Allen Iverson out there with Cassell. Then it's Paul George, and it's Fareed in at the 4 slot. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with. And George, here we go. Great D that time from Favors.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Yeah, the defender all over us.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Brooklyn, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Magic leading by 8. Here's Cassell. Outside for George. Here's Fareed. And count it. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Kenneth Faried.
Nets trail by 11. And here's Kobe. There's the pick. And Lillard gives to Parsons. Gobert with a screen for Parsons. 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Checking out the game Rudy Gobert is having. He has 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also, just battling hard on every possession.
The Nets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Iverson against Kobe. Cassell the pass to Iverson. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Cassell. The rebound by the Nets. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 11. Elbow shot is on the way. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Lillard's got 13.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty from that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now, here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. Favors with a screen on Cassell. Bryant can't get it to go.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
And George with the stuff.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Favors sets the pick for Lillard. Inside. Kicks it out to Parsons. Gobert with a screen on George. Shot clock at 5. Favors with a wide open look. That's good from 17 feet away.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Magic leading by 9. Here's Iverson, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
What a night so far for Iverson. He's got 11 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Iverson.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Answers.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Last year, getting it done. He was around 21 points per game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor.
Nets trail by 11. Lillard outside. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. George passes to Cassell. From 17 feet out. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Passes it to Parsons. Lillard against Wallace. Favors with the screen. Lillard left side. Unloads from 13. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight. Orlando leading by 9. Cassell kicks to George. Wallace the screen. Back to George. Clock at 6. Money from the wing. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Nets trail by 11. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Kobe. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Cassell. 5 points in the game. Lets it go from 11. Here's Fareed. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Thorpe, he checked in for Brooklyn. And he can't hit the second.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Kobe. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Iverson against Lillard. And it's sent back by George. And now Orlando on the break. Parsons with the rebound. Nets trail by 12. Up top Favors to the inside. And Parsons slams it in.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 13. Here's Cassell. Back to Iverson. Wallace with the screen on Kobe. Fires from the line. And it's Iverson missing.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Now here's Favors. He has 5. Now here's Iverson. To the right side. Favors against Wallace. Dishes it to Iverson. Shot from the wing. And off the glass. That one's good. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now here's Lillard. He's got 13. Parsons for 3, and he gets it to go. Parsons got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. The Magic have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Iverson against Lillard. With the floater, Iverson no good.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Parsons dishes to Lillard. Here's Bryant. No good. Good D by Matthews. Magic leading by 9. And George, here we go.
Tack a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Right side, Kobe. They get it back.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jordan the screen. Lillard outside. 20 feet out. That's good. Lillard's got 15 points.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Iverson with the ball. He's got 18. There's a screen. Matthews, no good. In transition, here come the Nets. Bryant's running, and that one's good. And 12 points for Chandler Parsons.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's Iverson after the made shot from Chandler Parsons. The offensive rebound. Henson got a hand on it. Here's Lillard, and Henson sends it back. A solo fast break, and the dunk by Iverson.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Lillard outside. Thorpe with a screen on Iverson. The feed to Bryant. Parsons on the wing. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got 5 assists in the game.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. Great showing for him last season. First in shooting percentage. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And last year, I mean, he was really the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Portis. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Davis is checked in. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. And Matthews kicks to Iverson. To the inside, Henson misses in close.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Jordan the screen, and Lillard kicks to Parsons. On the wing, Bryant. There's the three. The rebound by Paul George.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's Iverson. Wide open shot is on the money. Iverson's got 22.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And Lillard kicks to Parsons. Jordan the screen. Back to Lillard. Jordan inside, working on Henson. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And Orlando has possession. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Now here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock from 15 feet away, and he gets it to go. And that's 21 points for Kobe Bryant.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Lillard against Iverson. Shot from 12. And the shot falls short this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 9. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And the final period of play just about to start. So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 9 points, setting the floor for the Nets. Chandler Parsons out there with Favors. Then it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Bryant. And it's Lillard in a point. Now here's Gobert. Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Wallace right side. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Shoots the 3, and he gets it to go. Bazemore's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Magic. Nets trail by 12. On the wing, Bryant.
rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
And no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Kicks to Lillard. Down low. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
And Bryant kicks to Lillard. Bryant with it. Matthews covering. Feeds to Lillard. Favors with the screen. Ryan against Matthews. Fades and shoots. With the second effort, the shot no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Cassell against Gobert. Poked loose. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Parsons. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Here is Matthews. After the basket by Brooklyn. There's the bucket. Good. And the Magic lead by 8.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. Fade away. The shot by Kobe, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Lillard outside. Outside, Kobe. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Orlando. For 3, Kobe. Again, the miss by Kobe.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. Covered by Lillard. And it's Matthews with the jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Poked away, stolen by Fareed. Here's Hezonja, covered by Lillard. Pass to Cassell. Fareed inside. Defended by Gobert. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. So Fareed will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Just a fantastic game for Fareed. He's got 12 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Fareed, no good on the free throw. Nets trail by 14. Lillard, the pass to Kobe. Gobert, the screen. To end the run. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Orlando's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Wallace with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Fareed. Gobert with the block. And they're able to recover. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here's Azania. Wallace outside. And the pass to Cassell. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, he's come out a bit chilly here in the second half. Not nearly as effective as he was in the first.
And Lillard kicks to Kobe. Looking to end his cold spell.
Magic foul. Ben Wallace. That's his 4th personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Both free throws good for Bryant. Here's Cassell. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Lillard outside. He kicks to Gobert. To the paint. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Leading by 9. Here's Cassell. Fareed outside. Screen by Fareed. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Azania. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 9. Here's Lillard. A rebound by Azania. Here's Cassell. Pass to Azania. Lots of room. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Nets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Now Lillard. Dish now to Parsons. Favors with the screen, and Fareed comes to help. Gobert the pass to Lillard. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Screen by Fareed. Lillard against Cassell. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Sam Cassell.
First free throw is good. George is checked in for the Magic. Iverson comes in for Wesley Matthews. Good on both. Here's Lillard. He feeds it to Parsons. Favors with the screen. Parsons dishes to Bryant. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it to Favors. Stolen by Fareed. Pass to Cassell. He dishes it to Iverson. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. 25 points for Iverson.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Favors with the screen. Kobe kicks to Lillard. Shoots. Again, the miss by Lillard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Kobe. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And he gets the bucket. 30 points for Kobe Bryant.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Iverson outside. Wallace a screen. To the inside. And Fareed throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Lillard, the pass to Gobert. Favors with the screen. Here's Kobe. Iverson with some nice D.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
At the line, shooting 2. Kenneth Faried.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. Nets trail by 12. Lillard dishes to Gobert. Down low. Here's Bryant, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Orlando, Kobe Bryant at the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Magic leading by 10. Outside, George. Dishes to Wallace. There's a screen. This one for 3. And Paul George, good for the 3. George has got 13 points in the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got the chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach had to say to his team. He told his guys it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
And Lillard kicks to Bryant. There's the feed to Favors. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. 7 points for Derek Favors.
Magic timeout called. Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And here is Iverson. George passes to Iverson. Here's Cassell. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fareed.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. The shot's good from Bryant.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Magic leading by 11. Iverson outside. To the inside. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from George. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Fareed, a screen on Lillard. Iverson kicks to Fareed. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Magic lead by 13. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Orlando grabs the miss. Wallace has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. Is it getting dark in here? Because if not, it's time to turn the lights out.
They're out already. I mean, give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today. Really impressive.
Favors. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line for the Magic, Derek Favors. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Favors.
Looking at the game for Derek Favors, he has 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. John Henson's checked in for Wallace. Portis comes in for Fareed. Hezonja, he's checked in for George. And Sonny Weems subbed in for Cassell. And so Favors nails both of them. Orlando with the ball. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Iverson passes to Portis. Back to Iverson. Inside. Favors dishes to Lynn. Here's Thorpe. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
There's a good screen. Here's Weems. No good on the 3. And Favors kicks to Lynn. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
At the line for the Magic, Jeremy Lin. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And so he hits both. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, Paul George standing by with me here. And Paul, first, congratulations on the win. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Paul, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him to come out and have a great night. You can really tell a lot about a player, how they break out of a slump. He responded exactly the way he needed to.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.